Welcome to Homefront Sit Rep. I hope you're in for a great show today because I'm just a veteran talking about what's on my mind and maybe yours.
You can find Homefront Sit Rep on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, or wherever you find your favorite podcasts. You can also check out Homefront Sit Rep's YouTube channel.
Buckle up, the show is starting. What's going on, everybody? It's a Sunday night here in beautiful Kentucky. James Thornton, how are you doing, sir?
You know what? Like I always say, brother, if I was any better, it'd be two of me.
Awesome. Doc, how are you, sir?
Living the dream, brother.
Living the dream, guys. I tell you what, I'm excited. A lot of things have been going down over the last couple weeks. James, why don't you talk about what you did today with the Radcliffe chapter of the Marine Corps League and the Toys for Tot bike rally today?
Yeah, I took my truck and my trailer and I set up in the Old Frisch's parking lot in Shepherdsville. And I was there probably an hour and a half. And some people have come by and dropped off toys. But what was funny is when I left there, as you go down past the railroad tracks, you make a right on Preston Highway to head towards Hillview. I looked at my side mirror and there was like 40 motorcycles. They just appeared. It's like boom, right behind me. So I already had my strobe lights on. They fell in behind me. We rode all the way up to Hillview, and that's where their rally point was. And we set up in there, and basically we just shot the shit for a couple hours. Everybody taking their toys and turning them in. I met a lot of great people, and got reacquainted with the mayor of Hillview again and a lot of his folks there. But when we got ready to line up to go, they asked me, since my trailer had the flags on it. I run an American flag and a 10th Mountain flag on the back of my trailer, and those escorts are parades. And they asked me if I'd go up front. So I did. So it was a fire truck and then the Hillview mayor. And then I was right behind him. And then there was probably 300 motorcycles in that escort today.
Yeah,
we went from Hillview to Shepherdsville, and then it was for Toys for Tots. So it was excellent thing. I don't think there's anybody out there that doesn't know about Toys for Tots and what they do and what they stand for. So
Right.
it was an awesome experience. First time I've dealt with them. It will not be the last that I deal with them. But it was great. It really was.
Yeah, that's definitely. I'm trying to find the video that was posted, and I shared it because I mean, when I looked at it earlier, I was like, "Holy cow, bro! There's a buttload of bikes there."
Yeah. If you can get the video, the last one that I shared, where we're coming across the intersection there at McDonald's, you'll get a better understanding how many bikes were actually in that run.
Yeah, I'm trying to get there now.
It was crazy.
Trying to go to your profile.
It's probably on my profile. I post everything on my profile. Everybody knows everything about me.
All right, let's see.
And that monster right there.
Yeah, definitely.
See how mean he is?
Yeah, he's so mean over there.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can
There it
see
is.
how.
Look at that. Look right there. Bling, 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 bling.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can get the full screen here. Uh, there we go.
Look at that.
There we go. There you are. I see you there. Yeah,
Yes,
that's his
sir.
trailer there.
Look at this.
Look at these bikes, man. I
That
mean, it
ain't
goes.
nothing. This is 6 minutes of bikes. This is what you're going to watch right here. 6 minutes of bikes.
Yeah, it was crazy. I was like, holy cow, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so that's at 44 and Adam Shepherd, right? Where the McDonald's is.
Correct. McDonald's would be right here on the left, and Taco Bell's up there. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, 6 minutes of bikes for this.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Man.
It was awesome.
Yeah, next year hopefully I'll have a bike and I can ride in it.
Well, the funny thing is, I rode alone. Nobody rode in the truck with me.
I know. If I hadn't been at church, I would have been there with you today. But church and family, I had to do that first today. So.
I understand. Look at the bikes, and they just keep.
It's just rolling on, man, and rolling on.
Yeah.
That's almost as big as that Rolling Thunder thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's about. Yeah, we had about 300 bikes.
I forget what year. I mean, they've done this for I forget how many years now.
21 years.
How many?
21.
21 years.
Yeah.
So if that tells you how big it is, 21 years they've been doing the same run for Toys for Tots out of the Radcliffe Marine Corps League.
They're getting ready to do it. They're going to do another one on November the 19th in E-Town, if I'm not mistaken.
God, that's just amazing, dude.
Now I can't do that one because I'll be out of town. But if I wasn't out of town, I'd be in that one too.
Right.
So yeah, that's 6 minutes of bikes coming across there.
What'd you say?
David drive the truck for you.
Yeah, I'll drive the truck for you.
No.
I don't even let my wife drive my truck, so I'm sure James is not going to let me drive his truck.
And his truck's newer than mine.
Yeah. Oh man, I might just I can haul the trailer, but that's about it. So yeah, that was a great event that was going on today. Tomorrow, what did your wife do? Tomorrow, Dogs Helping Hero, they have their Be at Ease event. Doc, you're going to that, right?
Yeah, it's going to be a good event. I've been every year since I've got my service dogs, and it's a great event for people to come out and see what Dogs Helping Heroes is all about. Donating, doing the silent auctions, and just having camaraderie.
Where's this at?
Hold on, I'll tell you.
It is down at it's where Broadway and Baxter and the creek that runs through there. It's a bar that looks like a bunch of silos.
Oh, so they're going to be inside.
Yes, it's inside.
Okay.
Yeah, so tomorrow at 6 p.m. Here, let's.
I was going to suggest Willis and I crash it, but.
Well, I'll be working. So yeah, Dogs Helping Heroes sixth annual Be at Ease event, 6 to 9 tomorrow. Address is 1020 Craft Brewery, located in the heart of Butchertown. Address 1020 East Washington Street. So if you love dogs and you love veterans, definitely go down and check out the event. Cassie, K Wood, and everybody at Dogs Helping Heroes, man, they're awesome. Amazing.
They are awesome. Let's just put it
amazing.
out there like it is. They are awesome.
Yeah, I've known Cassie for 6 years now, and I'm on my second dog from them. You and I, James, talked about it earlier, about how important my dogs are to me and how important your dog is to you, and how you're going to take him over there and see if you can get him respected in the community like the other dogs are, and I wish you the best of luck for that.
Thank
Uh,
you. Thank you.
it's a huge undertaking. It's a lot of time and effort that you put into training one of these animals to do
Mm-hmm.
what you need them to do for you. But when they, like you said, and I'm not going to give away all your triggers and stuff, but when you're having an issue, your dog alerts to it, and it hasn't even been trained yet.
Yeah.
My dog was the same way, but after it was trained, yeah, after it was trained, and I had an episode of like, I don't sleep in the bed with my wife because I would end up beating her to death.
Yeah.
I sleep on a sofa so I can beat the cushions and
Yeah.
rest my back up against the cushions, and my
Right.
dog sleeps with me on the sofa. But he'll wake me up in the middle of the night when I'm having night terrors, or I'll start kicking my legs around and thrashing around. So yeah, he helps me out there. He was actually not this one, but my first service dog was actually the one that got me out of my house, because the most important thing about me and my service dogs is if I'm having a crisis or I'm starting to get panic, I can blame it on my dog, saying, "Oh, my dog's got to go outside and go to the bathroom," and nobody else questions it. Whereas
Sure.
if I just was to leave the party, everybody say, "Where's you going?
Mm-hmm.
Where do you go? Why'd you leave?"
Well,
Well, I don't have to answer that question now.
that's
My
right.
dog had to go to the bathroom. And
Yeah.
what's my dog going to do? Say, "No, I didn't"?
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
No, he's not going to say that.
What's going on, Michael? How are you, sir? Just want to give him a shout out. He was out there watching in Parkersburg, or not Wheeling, West Virginia. I had to correct myself.
He's up there on that mountain somewhere.
Burn them mountains.
Bring us some shine.
Michael says he's doing good, man. I'm glad to hear that, Michael. Did you ever reach out to Dan McSparron from the AT&T Arizona chapter out there about getting you a dog? And then who else was we talking to that you were talking about reaching out to? I forget who it was.
Also purpose.
I don't remember.
Canine Warriors.
Just
Well,
outlet.
Canine for Warriors said that they're so busy that he couldn't get a dog until 2025. So we're trying to relocate and find him a dog, somebody who might get him a dog quicker.
He can take the dog to any dog trainer, and they can certify the dog as a emotional support animal, which he can take to different places. He can't fly with it, but he can take it to different places like restaurants. He can take it into a restaurant.
Right. Well, most restaurants though, you got to have a service dog.
Did
They
you
won't-
see? Did you see the post that I put on Facebook today that I shared
Which one?
about the American Legion refusing a veteran to come in because she had a service dog?
No.
The
No.
American Legion.
What?
The president said she could come in, but the dog couldn't. She said, "It's my support. It's her service dog." And he said, "We're a private club. We don't allow that." He would not let her in. An American Legion.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Well, that
So-
doesn't make sense, because the statement says if they allow general public in, they have to allow the dog in. But I guess they don't allow the general public in.
Well,
So-
I hope that was just a one-time thing, and somebody will get him straight or them straight or whatever the case may be. I hope it's not something that continuously or absolutely happens. Right there.
Yeah. Let's close out. So, disabled veteran service dog denied entry to an American Legion post building.
And I forgot where it was at.
Uh,
Fort Myers Beach.
in Florida.
Yeah.
All right. Gulf War veteran was turned away from the American Legion post on Fort Myers Beach because she brought her service dog. Dee Ferguson has been a member of the American Legion post for the past 4 years. She received her service dog in June to help her cope with PTSD and hearing loss. Less than 2 weeks ago, she brought her dog here.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's nuts.
You're talking about a lawsuit right there, bro.
Dude, there's something wrong with that situation.
Yeah, especially American Legion. They're supposed to be there for the vet.
Yeah.
That's total fucking horseshit.
Yes, it is.
I mean, ADA says the service dog can go anywhere.
It can go anywhere that the owner's allowed to go.
Yeah. They said you're welcome, but your dog isn't.
I'd say put that in writing.
Yeah. Right there, she says it right there. They denied me under my rights under the ADA laws. Dude, that's that. Oh,
It's ridiculous.
Michael said, hold on. Michael said, there's another place that did the same. The restraint fired the kid 20 and said it wouldn't happen again. Yeah. I mean, people don't even understand that when it comes to service dogs, like Doc said, they can go anywhere that veteran can go. And
Absolutely.
now, if it was an emotional support dog and not
That's different. That's different.
and not classified as a service dog, that's different.
Right. Absolutely.
But when you have a service dog, the restaurant fired the kid that was 20.
I got kicked out of the Fern Creek post office for having my service dog with me.
For you have how long ago was that?
That's when I had Duddy, so that was
Long-
5 years.
A while ago.
Yeah, and I wrote a letter to the postmaster.
Postmaster,
General,
yeah.
and he made that problem go away post haste.
Yeah,
Sure.
because that's
Absolutely.
a violation of ADA.
That's federal property, and that's a federal law.
Yeah.
They can't dodge that.
The clerk said, "I'm afraid of dogs." I said, "Well, you're on the other side of the counter.
Yeah.
He's not coming over that counter."
That's right.
I said, "He doesn't even jump on the counter."
Yeah.
So he's not a bother to you. So
Yeah.
he asked me to leave, and I said, "No, I'm not leaving."
Yeah.
Until I mail my letter. He says, "I'm not taking your letter." I said, "So you're refusing to mail my letter, my bill to the water company or whatever, whichever one it was at the time?" And I said, "Okay." So I asked everybody if they'd mind writing down their name on the back of this card. I said, because you'll be hearing from me.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's a lawsuit, and just regardless of the situation, if a veteran comes into an establishment, yes, the establishment has a right to refuse service, but for them to sit there and say, "Well, you can come in, but your dog can't," nah, man, that ain't legit.
Well, it's not a lawsuit unless the first line supervisor does not rectify the situation. So Doc did the right thing by contacting the postmaster. Postmaster fixed it. You know, just like when we have issues with the VA, there's been numerous times that I've just asked for the first line supervisor. And sometimes the first line supervisor will get the second line supervisor on the phone, and we just have a little conference right then and there. The problem's taken care of. I've managed for years. I've supervised for years. And if somebody would come to me and say, "Look, we got a problem," and they're a customer, then I'm going to do everything I can to rectify that situation, whether it's educating the customer or whether it's retraining that employee up to sending your ass down the road. So, you know, we always want to handle situations as close to the bottom as we can. We don't involve the people at the top unless now, if the postmaster hadn't helped you out and done the right thing, then by all means, it's time to take another step.
Right.
But you did the right thing.
And I did contact the ADA and let them know, and I told them that the supervisor over this gentleman had fixed the situation, and I don't think I'm going to have a problem again. They said, "Well, we'll keep your thing on file for X amount of months, and then if you do, you can fall back on that and go from there."
Absolutely. Yeah. Well, I commend you, sir, because again, you did to me, this is a Sue happy world. "Oh, I spilled hot coffee on my crotch." Well, what did you want to do? Buy a cup of cold coffee? Then you should have told me that, idiot. You know what I mean? I didn't make you spill it on your crotch, but yet you collect a whole bunch of money because you spilled my hot coffee on your crotch. So let's sue. No, we're in a Sue happy world. And you did the right thing, Doc, and I commend you for it because you took it to the frontline supervisor and they handled your situation.
Well, yeah. And that's just one time that I've had when I've had two. Like I said, I told Wilson I've had two dogs, and now that's the only time that I've had to go above and beyond saying, well, here, it is a service dog, and it's allowed to go with me as long as I'm allowed to go in there. The dog's allowed to go in there.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah, they can't deny that service dog anywhere you go.
I've even flown twice with my service dogs,
Mhm.
and I'm not going to mention the name of the airlines, but they were wonderful.
Absolutely.
And as a
They
matter of
have to
fact,
be. They have to treat that dog like they treat you.
it's funny. I got a call from the lady that was working with the airlines because I needed to take him out and go to the bathroom. Yeah, because I was on a 6-hour flight, but the layover was more of a 10-hour thing. So I asked him if I could take him out front, and she said, "Well, you'd have to go through TSA again." I said, "So where can I take him?" So they actually took me down a set of steps to the ramp on the other side of where the airplanes park.
Okay.
And that was, I was very lucky that they did that. But she brought up a good point and has called me several times saying, now this is the Atlanta airport. They have
Designated green spaces for dogs inside the
airport.
Yeah.
So you
Nice.
don't have to go customs again.
I've seen those.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I think they got it in Charlotte too, or is it Miami? I don't know, but they got so inside past TSA, they have designated dog areas for like people who bring their service dogs and emotional support dogs with them on the flight. Now, some airline companies out there, there's still a lot of headache with getting your service dog on board.
Yeah.
So.
And it's usually the smaller airlines.
Yeah, your
that do
smaller
that.
airlines.
The big ones they don't even blink an eye at it anymore.
Yeah.
Because of that reason. They know that's a lawsuit.
Yeah, they require the animal to sit underneath the seat in front of you or underneath the seat beside you.
Yeah.
Because you have to have leg room for yourself, obviously. That's just common sense.
So Michael's got a comment in here. He says, I did a funeral on Friday for a brother that had a heart attack while hunting elk in Colorado, and the honor guard would not attend because it was after working hours.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's sad.
If a veteran rates a military style funeral, honor guard should be there, depending on no matter what time. No matter what time. Visitation, funeral service, yeah, they should attend. That's crazy, Michael.
Yeah.
So there's several events coming up this week. We do know that I love it, Mike.
That's strong work, Michael.
Yeah, that's awesome. So we got Marine Corps birthday coming up.
Hoorah.
We got
Veterans
Veterans
Day. Get your big old fat Craig on.
Hey, listen here now. Hey now. Several Louisville's having a Veterans Day parade. There's a Veterans Day parade all over the country coming up. I know San Diego's got a big one coming, Veterans Day parade. And, I will be at Mission Barbecue on November the 11th on Veterans Day, doing it live. James will be there. Doc might be there. I don't know yet.
Where's this at?
Mission Barbecue on Veterans Day.
Shelbyville Road, right across from the mall.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah, I'll probably be there.
He's been there. He's volunteered there for was it 9/11?
Yeah, the first time I ever been to a gathering larger than maybe 5 or 10 people. I walked into, and this is after I had my service dog. I walked into Mission Barbecue, and there were hundreds of people there waiting in line and eating, and I did very well until I got home.
Yeah,
and when I got home, it was over.
Yeah,
I had my stress level to the maximum, but I'm a lot better than I was. I can do somewhat crowds now. I still like to bring my dog with me if it's going to be real crowded, because like I said, I have him to say he needs to go to the bathroom. I need to leave.
Yeah.
he's not feeling well. He needs to go home.
And it's great that you got that out.
Yeah,
It is. Yeah.
Because it doesn't appear that you're being rude or mean or
Right.
unsociable. You're just, I got to take care of the dog.
It stops the questions. Well, why are you leaving?
yeah.
And then for me to go into that, I feel as though like I owe them an answer, and I don't. I don't
No,
owe
you
them anything.
You don't know. You don't owe anybody an answer,
Yeah.
regardless of situation. If you have the dog or not have the dog, if your anxiety or your hypervigilance is getting to you, you just have to say, "Hey, I got to go home. I'll talk to y'all later," and people should be okay with that.
Yeah.
Regardless of the situation.
Yeah. Somebody standing there, they go, "Hey, man, where'd Doc go?" Yeah, take dog out. Okay.
There you go.
Well, I'm
It's
talking
okay.
about it, even if he didn't bring his dog to
Yeah.
an event. All his dog has to say is, "Hey, I gotta go." And if people don't understand, then they don't understand. So
Yeah.
that's on them. So James,
I keep looking over. I'm sorry. There's 32 seconds left, and Dallas is driving. They're only down by 5.
oh yeah, I can bring it up on the main screen here.
That's all right. I just peek over there every now and
Are
then.
you a Dallas fan? I take it.
Yeah, since I was little bitty, even
Really?
through the ugly years, I was still a Dallas fan.
Wow.
I just
Yeah.
So I'm an Atlanta Falcons fan. I don't know how, but I've been an Atlanta Falcons fan for as long as I can remember. Now, I was a Dallas fan in the early 90s before they started that run on Super Bowls.
what 3 in a row?
Yeah. And then after my brother passed away in 94, that's when I found the Atlanta Falcons and I've been following them since 94. So
I'm sorry.
it's all right. We had a good run there for a while, and now they going back to sucking like normal. So I'm still going to root for them. They're still my team. So
My opinion is this: if Dallas replaced Dak with a real quarterback, in my opinion,
yeah,
they would do a lot better.
I mean,
because there's good talent on that team.
Yeah, when he first came out, he was shit hot, but I don't know what happened to him.
He had that lull in service, and when he came back to Dallas, not Dallas.
After he got hurt,
yeah, he came back and he hadn't been. I mean, look at Jordan Love for the Packers.
Yeah.
Everybody thought he was the next Aaron Rodgers. Well,
Dallas is inside the 10 right now. Get this, they started on like their 10.
Oh dang!
They threw a long bomb, pass interference, so it moved it up. Then on the next play, somebody late hit Dak after he done got rid of the ball. Another penalty, they move up. And now they just had a defensive player jump off sides and hit a lineman, knock him on his ass. Now they moved up. They're like
first and 5 or something.
Yeah, I think Dallas just got a penalty up. Yeah, false start. So anyway, but yeah, they're all the way down within the 10 now.
How much time left?
30 seconds.
What's the score?
28-23. Philadelphia's up.
Ooh, okay. So Dallas got a chance.
Is that in the game, or is it the half? Okay.
No, that's the game.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So Dallas got a chance to win. Okay.
27 seconds, and they're on the 10-yard line.
No, they got plenty of time. How many timeouts they have?
First to 10, and they've got. I don't see any timeouts left on the screen.
That's still plenty of time.
They just sacked Dak.
Oh man,
that's not good.
So Charlie knows you're nervous right now.
Yeah.
That's why Charlie's up there with you.
That's my rascal. Say hi. Hi, my name is Charlie. My name is Charlie. Yeah, you make me mad.
Yeah, I don't think I want to see those coming at me.
No, I wouldn't either.
No. When he was a puppy, we used to wrestle so daggone hard. I'd go to the doctor's office at the VA for my VA appointments. My arms, I got a few scratches now, but they would just literally be covered in cuts and scratches because as a puppy, their teeth are so sharp.
Yeah.
He never would bite me, but like he does now, he put my finger in his mouth. But he did my arm like that, and he cut the hell out of me.
Yeah.
You gonna say hi to everybody?
Hi, Charlie.
I have a Birmingham dog that's 8 months old, and thank God the puppy teeth are gone. But
yeah,
brutal. Man.
Oh,
The only
bet.
thing I miss about puppy teeth is the puppy breath. I love puppy breath for some reason. It is
Yeah.
weird. I don't know.
What was that? Is that your phone?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm an
I
important
was trying to
person
see
now in my
what
own
we
mind.
got. Some things coming up. So yeah, there's all kinds of veterans events coming up. I had a list of them at one time.
Shit. 5 seconds to go. 3rd and 26.
Oof.
5
What,
seconds.
you get sacked or something?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Big
he
time
got
sack.
sacked. Yeah.
Come on, Dak. Ball in the air.
I don't know who is Melissa
Nope.
Brown.
He didn't make it. They tackled him on the 5-yard line.
Oh, that's
Game's
not
over. Game's over.
good. Game over.
Dad, burn it.
As always, next week.
Always next week.
Yeah, always next week.
And you know, the good thing about them being pro players, they still get paid,
Oh yeah.
Right?
Oh
whether
yeah.
they suck or not.
Yeah. I wish I could lose something and still make a $500,000 throwing a football and
You know,
lose that loss.
if I'm not mistaken, one time when Deion Sanders was in his prime, somebody figured out that he got $30,000 or $35,000 every interception he made.
Yeah.
Think about that.
I'd throw them all day long.
Think about that. In one game, if he gets an interception, he just made at that time what most folks, that was their household living.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
And that's not even his salary. That was like his bonus.
And the way they argue this is because they're saying, they only play 4 or 5 years, and their bodies are just wrecked. And it's true. I mean, that's not a game for the old people, and they don't have health insurance.
Yeah.
And unless something's changed, the NFL doesn't provide them health insurance unless they're actually working on the field.
Yeah. So there's a lot of events coming up. Veterans Day celebration here was just shared. It's November 11th, 9 o'clock to 12 o'clock, serving all eras and all discharges, honoring all who have served, free breakfast, coffee, giveaways, resources, and camaraderie at the River of Life Fellowship at 231 East 4th Street in London, Kentucky. Then there's also at Shelby, in Shelbyville, Kentucky, at the Veterans Village from 10 a.m. to, I want to say 10 to 12, maybe 10 to 2. They're doing a brunch for their serving up Christ with veterans. Shelby County Christian Church is putting that event on. So they'll have that out there, and that's from 10 to 2 at the Veterans Village in Shelbyville.
That's cool.
What's the name of that road?
Is it Bradshaw Street?
Bradshaw. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
It's
Bradshaw
Street.
East Bradshaw Street in Shelbyville. And then what else? There's all kinds of things going on, man.
And you know what's sad? They started cracking down on folks a couple of years ago, but people would literally dress up in BDUs and go places just to get free food.
Yep.
And they nowhere's near military, never was. Now we're vets.
You're asking them questions, and real quick that they're not.
Oh yeah, us as real vets, we don't take advantage of that free food shit. Thank you, but I'm definitely not going to get dressed up, look all pretty just to go get a free hamburger somewhere. That's just stupid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I couldn't fit in my uniform now if I had to. Hey,
oh no,
I couldn't either.
Back then, I'm running 6 to 10 miles every morning, and I went from 205, and I got out when I was 176. And
Michael, you are exactly 110% correct. I try to sign in the comments, it won't let me, and they keep saying there's an error. It's probably because I'm on, but yeah, you're absolutely right, Michael. And it's first responders, teachers, educators, military, doctors, nurses. The important people in our lives, they should be the one making millions of dollars. Honestly.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I think it was Sam Elliott, that actor. He said, millions of dollars, I can teach a SEAL to throw a ball through a hoop.
Right.
Why's your ass worth millions of dollars? I don't get it. I don't
Yeah,
get
I
it.
would agree. I would agree.
And they have a college education, but it's in underwater basket weaving or communications,
Sports therapy and
sports therapy.
That's funny as shit. I'll have to use that one. Underwater basket weaving. I'm gonna
yeah,
steal that, Doc.
Now you can have it.
he'll steal it. He's gonna steal it. Hey now. Trying to see. I know there were some more events that I had somewhere. I thought I saved them all, but
Well, you're stressing me out with all these events. I just got to get through next week, brother. Then I'll be all right for a while.
no, you're good. No, I'm just saying. I'm just trying to. I know there's events that.
I think I'm just going to Mission Barbecue next week.
That's where I'll be at Mission Barbecue. Now we will be doing we will be doing a live, or Homefront Sit Rep will be doing a live for Mission Barbecue, and then we will also have a remote live set up at the Serving Up Christ with veterans in Shelby County.
Nice.
So we'll be there for that.
And that's all I'm going to do until the following weekend. Then I'm going hunting. I'll be gone for 9 days.
Yeah.
Then I'll come back and I have to
Yeah,
reboot for
rifle
about
or
2
bow?
weeks. Rifle, sir. Going deer hunting down next to Fort Campbell,
Oh,
and
cool.
then I'll piddle fart around through December, and then first part of January I'll haul ass to Georgia for about 3 to 4 weeks.
Oh, hey, let's talk about 2024 real quick.
Okay.
So 2024 Warrior Rounds, Mr. James Thornton here, and a bunch of other people. We are going to do a pilot program in the state of Kentucky for Warrior Rounds. We're going to take 10 veterans, 10 singer-songwriters. We're going to have a weekend set up. We go out and pair that veteran with a singer-songwriter, and let them talk, however long it takes. And what's going to happen is that singer-songwriter and
I
the
claim Carrie
veteran
Underwood.
are going to come up with a song about that veteran's life. And then a couple months later, once everything's said and done, maybe not even a couple months later, we're going to have a debut show of that veteran's song. And I think it's going to be pretty cool.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah, we'll have the retreat, and
I
we'll
love
bring in. We're just going to start small. We're going to bring in 10 local veterans. Each of the organizations that's involved in this are going to bring in a couple veterans. We'll have about 10, and then because of Talent Productions and Louisville Local Entertainment, we're going to have the same number of singer-songwriters. And then I'm going to meet with each of the veterans prior to, and just get a feel of them, get a little bit about their story, so that way when everybody gets together, then I can introduce them, and then we can, what I like to think is properly pair you up. We'll use you for an example, Doc. You said earlier you didn't like rap music. Well, we got two excellent young men that are shooting the charts in the rap world.
Yep.
I know not to hook you up with them. You know what I'm saying? So, and nothing against them, nothing against you. It's just the genres don't dwell.
Yeah, I don't understand it. So,
and there you go. And it's your story, and you have to be just as proud of it as that singer-songwriter that's going to
I'm just
perform
hoping I
it
can
for
get
you.
through this without being emotional.
Yeah.
It will be.
I still get pretty emotional when I start telling my story.
I do too, brother. I do too. Listen, there's not a. Well, Dave would tell you, we just had a meeting a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
I almost started crying there. When my story comes up, dude, I have to relive that shit every single time. And when I get in front of a crowd of people and start talking, I have to relive that shit every single time.
Yeah.
And when you come back from what is now being called the largest, bloodiest battle, the longest, bloodiest battle the United States has been in since Vietnam. And then you come home, you bury a child, and you go through your first divorce in 16 months.
No way.
He did it, man.
I know you did it, and I can only say how proud I am, because there's no flipping way in this country.
You know,
that I would
I've
do
told people for years now, my grandmother used to say a lot that if the good Lord allowed everybody to take all your problems and throw them in a great big pile, but the deal was you had to take one set of problems back out. And my mom used to say that you take your own. And as a small child, I never understood that. It just didn't make sense. Why in the hell would I take my own? Well, as a 52-year-old man that's finally pulled his head out of his own ass, I understand exactly what she was talking about.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
one of the phrases that I use when I talk to folks is, my story is not worse than yours. We all do it different.
Yeah.
And that's exactly
Yeah.
what my mom meant was, I don't want to deal with your stuff. I got enough of my own.
Yeah, I was a first responder before I joined the military. I was a Navy corpsman with the Marine Corps. I was also a EMT and a paramedic, and then when I got out, I was an EMT firefighter until 2008. So I can deal with that, but when I start talking about the helicopter that I lost and the 4 guys that ended up in the ocean and I'll never see them again,
Absolutely.
that sucks.
Yeah.
All I have
mean,
to do is sit here and hold his paw, and he's perfectly content. I just
nice.
It's like when I go to the bathroom, he's got to come in there, sit down in front of me, and give me his paw. He's like, dude, I got you. We're in this together. He's a damn mess, man.
Yeah. Once we get him with Dogs Helping Heroes and get him trained up a little better, he'll be good for you. I mean, he's good now, but he'll be even better once you get him trained up.
Yep.
Oh,
by the way, Michael, if you're still here, buddy, I don't know if you are or not. Tell the missus I said hello to you too.
Yeah, tell Miss Susan hello.
Yeah, and I'm sorry about your friend. I saw your post, but I just really didn't. I didn't know what to say. We hear the I'm sorries and all that stuff all the time, and
Yeah.
sometimes this just isn't what you want to hear. So, to me, it's best if I just keep my mouth shut. But I love you. I've always got your back. So if you ever need me, you got my number.
Yeah, same. He should have my number too, I think. If not, I'll give it to him.
Yeah, he wrote it down with crayons.
Oh yeah, he probably did. He probably
Then
did.
he ate it.
Then he scratched and sniffed it.
Yuck. Because your flavor is ass. I know your flavor. That's your color. Duty brown. That's your color. Duty brown. Ass.
No, man. I like the red ones.
Yeah, I'm a green fan.
Doc likes the green ones.
I like the lemon lime type ones.
Something wrong with y'all.
If you dip them in a little vodka, it goes really good together.
Nice.
Lemon lime.
Man, you know what I find every now and then? Y'all remember these because y'all up there in age like me. Remember these as kids?
Yeah, the peanuts. Is it the peanuts?
The circus peanuts?
Yeah.
That's not what we called them.
No, but we can't say that here.
Yeah, we can't say that on here.
So Walmart has these. You get them in a bag of the orange ones, which are the best, or they have.
Oh yeah.
They have an assorted bag too. It's got all different kinds of flavor. I didn't mess with them. I like these.
Yeah.
So does my diabetes.
Oh yeah, Michael. We'll take that.
Yeah, Michael says not hardly. I'll leave the crowns to the Marines. And then Michael says he loves what you're eating, James.
Absolutely. Hey, if you don't like circus peanuts, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Those
You
little orange gummy wedges that they used to have?
The orange slices, yeah.
The orange slices. I used to love those things. I had some the other day, and I was never so sick in my life.
Oh, they're different now.
I wasn't a diabetic back then either, so.
Yeah.
My diabetes loves these things.
I bet so.
Oh, man. If you're out there watching, other than Michael, because we know Michael's on here because he's commenting, and I thank him and appreciate him. Say comment, say hi, say hello, wherever you're watching from. Say hello.
Don't be shy.
So yeah, we just released an episode the other day with Carl Truman. James was on with that one, and I tell you what, Carl Truman is an amazing guy.
He's a stand-up dude.
Dude, he's amazing. So yeah, that was a pretty cool episode we got to do with him.
Yeah, Dave Willis kept fussing at me. He's like, man, ain't you going to say anything? And you got any questions? I'm like, no, man, I just, I was in awe. I was
Yeah.
just trying to learn as much from this guy as I possibly could, and the best way for me to do that is keep my big mouth shut. But he's an awesome guy. He really is.
Oh, well, tomorrow's episode is another super cool cat, Cletus Evans with the Marine Corps League Detachment 729. He has an event coming up, Bikes or Bust, which will be 5 days. I believe it's 5 days. Q103, Marine Corps League, UAW 862. Oh, he's over chilling now.
He's got a circus peanut. He's over acting a fool.
Nice.
I gave him a little piece of it, so he's over flipping it and jumping up and down, acting a damn fool. But when I looked over towards him, he's like,
I was going to wait for you to start doing that. As much as you like them. I know how you Army guys are.
I'll take my diabetes shot later. I'll be all right.
There you go. So yeah, you got the Bikes or Bust coming up. So Cletus will be on talking about that. Then he'll be also talking about the Boxes of Love event that's coming up. Also, his Toys for Tot drive that's coming up.
Let's talk about that bike thing for just a second, David.
All right, let's do it.
If anybody doesn't know about the bike thing, what you do is you take a bike up to
The Union Hall, 862 Ford's Union Hall, 862 on
Fern
Valley Road,
and you drop a bike off for a child, and they collect them. Last year, I think it was Dingo.
Yep.
Was up on the lift.
Yep.
And he didn't come down until they got X amount of bikes.
Well, he didn't come down the whole time. He stays up there for all 5 days.
Oh, does he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who the radio personality will be that'll be up on stage or up on the scissor lift. Now they do it at both locations, the one in Louisville, and then they do it over at is it Coyle Chevrolet over across the river in Jeffersonville? Yeah. So they have 2 people up there. I don't know if we lost James or not.
You don't even have to get out of your car. You just pull up through the line. They will remove the bike from your car.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to be able to get it in your car.
Yeah.
But they'll remove it from your car, and you just drive away. And it is the greatest feeling to drop a bike off to one of those places.
Now, you don't have to just take bikes. You can take helmets, knee pads, anything bike related. They will definitely take, and they will pair it with the bike, and then they give it to kids in needs. Kids in need.
And when and where is this?
So it's going to be. Hold on, I'll tell you. It's next. It's coming up. I know Cletus will be talking about that coming up, but it's on. So the drop-off location is on Fern Valley Road. All right, Bikes or Bust.
Michael, I don't know if you're from Louisville or not, but it is a worthwhile thing to drive out there. And they've got them all lined up along the side of the street. So you can see all these bikes as you're driving down Fern Valley Road by the UAW. Yeah. It is an amazing sight to see.
All right, so Q103 says Bikes or Buses back November 16th through the 20th. 2 main locations. It says Buffalo Wild Wings. That's weird. When did they change it to Buffalo Wild Wings? We'll have to ask Cletus about that. Buffalo Wild Wings and Cool Chevrolet, and a satellite location. Team Boone will help us collect new bikes for Marine Corps Toys for Tots, Louisville, and the Salvation Army.
I wonder if they did that because they weren't sure about the strike.
Maybe. We'll have to ask Cletus about that tomorrow. But normally it's at the UAW Hall at 862 on Fern Valley Road, but it looks like it's going to be Buffalo Wild Wings and then Cool Chevrolet. So Q103, Marine Corps League, and the bikes will go to Salvation Army and different charities within the community. So that's coming up. Then we got the Boxes of Love event, which will be December 23rd. Last year, they gave out, I want to say, almost 3,000 boxes last year.
Oh, wow.
Um,
Yeah, that's impressive.
the first 500 boxes go to veteran families in need. Each box will feed a family of 4 to 6. So
Wow.
there's turkey in there. There's mashed potatoes, stuff to make mashed potatoes, all the fixings that you can need,
Stuffing.
stuffing and stuff like that. And you can get in contact with Tim Sanders. He's the labor liaison for Metro United Way. That's one of his big events. And then there's also another event coming up. It slipped my mind at the present moment in time, but yeah, there's several things coming on.
I'm gonna try to get Michael and Miss Susan down here when we bring the wall in.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah,
That'd be pretty cool.
I got some folks from Rushville, the first place I did the wall. They're gonna come down. But
Nice.
I'd love to have Michael and Miss Susan come down. I'd love to see them again.
And are we still working on getting that live music and stuff there? We still need to find people for that.
I got that under control. You just got to be there Sunday with your DJ equipment.
All right. I got to be there Sunday. I need to make sure I took the light.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to miss church, Pumpkin.
I'm gonna have what?
You're gonna have to miss church.
Oh yeah, might have to.
But I'll let you play a little soulful gospel music during church hours.
There we go. I'll just stream the church service.
Yeah, I don't know about all that now.
Where's your pods?
Yeah.
Oh hell far.
Tell Michael, thank you very much, buddy. I appreciate that. Oh, never mind. He can hear me. Duh.
Michael says we would love to attend. Susan has still got you covered for that escort.
Yeah, I don't know if you know this or not, or if I've said it before, but they are. Please forgive me if I say it wrong. From not understanding, they're the ride captains for the West Virginia Patriot Guard.
Yeah.
Because every state has Patriot Guards in it. And I was having a little difficulty getting hold of the Kentucky ones. And then I remembered, hey, I got
that's for sure.
Well, sometimes you
into those people, let us know. We'd appreciate it.
Sometimes you get lucky and you meet fine folks that's in those organizations, and I'm like, hey, wait a second, they're the ride captains. Ring, ring. Hey, I need help.
Yeah, definitely. Mr. Adam Bird, he's online somewhere. I see him liking stuff. So
Michael's pretty cool. He served in Somalia as well.
Oh yeah, Michael.
Yeah, he come in after we had deployed. We had left there, and then if I'm not
Michael, that's awesome.
So James Michael just says Susan is the state captain and I am a senior ride captain.
Okay. Well, I was pretty close.
West Virginia.
Okay.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're at the top of the hill.
At the
top of the hill.
Yeah. Well, I'm a corpsman. I stay at the bottom of the hill.
Well, everybody asked me that weekend before I went up there. They were like, "Well, where are you going this weekend?" It's top of the hill. What the hell you mean? I'm going 5 hours top of that damn hill. Yeah. And then when I met all them folks up there, we're like, "Well, where do you live?" At the bottom of the hill.
I live at the bottom of the hill in the valley.
Because trust me, once you get east of Lexington, it's all the way up.
Here's what Michael just says about being at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that's me, Michael. I'm the catcher.
Oh man. I wouldn't
just remember Kentucky left Virginia. You know, we were all one state at one time. It's called Virginia. Kentucky left Virginia before West Virginia did. So, you know.
Yeah. Oh man.
But yeah, that project with the Marine Corps League is really a neat thing. And all the boxes. I mean, they have boxes at most of your firehouses now where you can drop off toys.
Yep.
Mission Barbecue will have a box, I'm sure.
Yep. AT&T, there's several AT&T stores that has the drop boxes as well.
Is this for Toys for Tots?
Yeah, for the Toys for Tots.
Dude, I took a big box in by myself today. Had several toys in it. Several toys in it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not when you got through the line, you walk up to the ladies that are working up there, you know, filling the boxes up, and everybody's like handing 1, 2 toys. I got this big ass box, and I'm like,
yeah. They're like, what? Heck yeah. Miss Candace says we put ours up the day after Veterans Day.
I don't want to talk to her. You just delete her. Can you kick her off the site? just remove her.
Well, if we got to kick anybody off the site, it's gonna be you. She's a little better looking.
Well, okay, I have to go with you on that one now, but she's mean.
She's mean.
She's mean.
You're just saying that because she keeps you in line.
No, she won't even return my phone calls for like the last week.
Yeah,
Oh,
I think she's been super busy.
She has been. I'm only picking at her, and she knows that.
Doc, she says thanks.
not a problem.
But I'm like, I tried to get out of going to Mission Barbecue 2 or 3 times, and she won't take my call because she knows that's what I'm going to tell her. I ain't coming.
No,
And
you're
if
gonna be there.
And if I ain't coming, then that means the Sergeant Major from Indiana ain't coming, and that means the 2 Pro Street cars are not coming. And well,
You'll be there.
look, she says, "Try me."
I know. She'll just grab you by your ear and make sure you're there.
She'll kick my ass. What she'll do.
She would. She'd be doing this kind of music. She could get grabbing you by the ear.
Man, I was getting ready to crip walk across the apartment, Doc.
Oh hell!
Yeah, I was waiting for you to start throwing something.
Look at this one. He crip walking now.
Yeah, yeah.
He like, Dad, what we doing, man? Come on.
He's like, I want another peanut.
No, you
I
want
got a
cracker?
circus peanut.
Yeah, he looks like a real tough guy.
Yeah, yeah.
I promise you, a lot of my buddies have come over here, and of course I put Charlie up because again, you coming in his domain.
Right.
He's not a happy fella. Everybody's like, "Oh, look at him." I take a lot of pictures of him. He's been on, podcasts and stuff. They're like, he's so cute. And then when I know someone's coming over, I go ahead and lock his ass up. Then they come
Yeah.
inside, and his cage is right there by the front door. So when hi Charlie,
He done ate that peanut, came back for another one already.
it's a cheese cracker. It's a cheese cracker. I won't give him peanuts. There's some shit I just won't give him. But he will not eat hot dogs.
Will not eat hot dogs.
But he will tear the ass out of some bologna. Somebody please make me understand that.
I can't understand that. I don't, because it's the same thing. It's just hot dogs rolled up. It might be
It might be the skin over.
It could be the foreskin on the hot dog.
Yeah.
Look. That's just nasty. But anyway,
it goes great.
Mustard. I'll give him a hot dog and he'll just look at me and walk away. I'm like, dude, there's a hot dog. No.
That's weird.
I had a piece of bologna. It's gone.
Maybe it's the shape. Maybe
he doesn't like the phallic nature of it.
James is turning as red as my hat, bro.
But what I'll do is I'll take the hot dog and I'll break it up in about 10, 11 little pieces, just mush it up, and I'll throw it in his food, and he'll eventually pick at it and finally eat it. But straight out of my hand, he will not take a hot dog, but he will take my fingers off for a piece of bologna.
Huh. Now, is this a cold hot dog or a warm hot dog?
Cold one.
Have you tried a warm one, see if he ate it warm?
Hell no. He ain't getting a warm hot dog. If I didn't fix me one, he ain't getting one. You think I'm just going to warm a hot dog up for his ass? Hell no,
hey, Michael, the date is July 25th through the 30th.
Correct. Yeah, we're going to have the escort the evening
of the 24th.
Of the 24th, yeah. I've been telling everybody we're going to meet about 3:15, and the wheels should start rolling about 5. Because again, that's in July, so it's not going to be dark till about 9:30-ish.
Yeah.
So that'll give us a couple hours with a lot of volunteers to get that wall put up before dark.
I'll be there. I'm
going to try to make it if I remember.
I'm going to try to take that week off.
Yeah, that whole week.
Yeah, I'm just going to go on vacation. I'm going to tell the mayor, I'm like, look, dude, I did my job. It's here and everybody's in place. I'll see you guys later.
No. See, that's where you're wrong, brother. You got a whole event planned. Welcome to the world of veteran service organizations, where if you plan an event, your life gets turned upside down until that event's over.
Dude, it's like 9 months away.
I know.
And my brain is already.
But there's a lot of logistics involved. A lot of logistics.
I have 3 women that are helping me out keeping control of my schedule, helping with contacts, and I swear to goodness, I probably need 3 more. Honestly. And
So
that's not counting the mayor's office and his folks that are working as well. I mean,
And the more you talk about it, especially on here, the larger it's going to get, and the more people you're going to need to help you.
yeah,
and that's fine because I asked the mayor when we first talked about it, and I was like, "Do you want it little, or do you want me to blow this thing up?" He said, "Blow the hell out of it." So okay, that's what I'm gonna do.
Candace says women do it better.
Whatever. I think I've got.
And what?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering. What did they do better?
I think. I think if my count is based off the organizations that I've talked to already, this does not include Kentucky Patriot Guards. So, but the other organizations that's going to be in the escort are giving me pretty close to the correct amount of numbers. I've got a little over 300 right now. That's going to be in the escort.
You're right, Michael. Size matters.
That's motorcycles, Kilroy, the military vehicle guys, and then the Louisville Voodoo Jeep Club. I've talked to Jeremy over there. So I don't have a real good count. I just gone by what I've seen off of Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
So what about the Indiana Jeep Club?
No.
Nice. I keep it local to Bullitt County.
Oh, okay.
I don't have to do that. Here's what I'm going to do. I can't have, let's say, a 2-hour escort / parade.
Okay.
I can't hold up traffic that long. Now, I can reach out and get enough people that we could start the escort at 5 o'clock on Thursday evening and 5 o'clock Friday morning. We could still be rolling. I can get enough people to do that. But I'm pretty sure that the sheriff and the chiefs of police and the mayors are not going to be happy with me simply by the amount of phone calls that they're going to get from the citizens going, "Damn it, you held up the road forever."
Yeah.
So I have to keep it pretty much under control. Who I invite in, simply for that reason. There's folks still trying to get home from work or going to work. It is going to be a Thursday. The good thing is the kids are not going to be in school yet.
Yeah.
So, I don't want it too daggone long, but I want a nice presence.
So Candace is saying she's taking her vacation that week.
You heard? Hey, I said it first. I get the vacation first. I said it first. It's on the recording. I said it first.
Oh,
now it's going to come down to who has more money. Because you know what, to make the world go round, you got to have money.
I think I got $4 in my wallet. I win.
That's not enough to buy Diet Coke at McDonald's.
Yes, it is. $1.29. What?
$1.37 actually.
What?
Candace says she'll do it first.
That is a cute puppy.
I'm being attacked here.
I see.
Look,
He's
see
attacking you.
them teethers?
Yeah, he's trying to eat you.
He's mean.
She says she has things that work better than money. Oh God.
Do tell.
Bitcoin. Bitcoin.
Bitcoins.
Oh shit.
Quit.
You gotta remember, James, she was related to you twice.
Oh, do we need to go down that slippery slope?
Quit. That's enough. Go lay down now.
Yeah, James was her brother-in-law twice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, see, you said it, not me. I'm not getting in trouble, homie. I'm just an active participant. Look, now he's going nuts. I'm just an active participant in this podcast. You dig at will.
Oh shit, Paul.
Oh, now you open a can of worms.
I told you.
I'm sorry, Candace.
Again, this is recorded. Remember, I didn't say it. He did.
You didn't. I did.
He did.
I'll take it.
Throw out the red flag. We'll re-listen to it.
Yeah. They throw.
But yeah, I look forward to next year. Of course, we have the wall with the city of
Yep.
Shepherdsville Memorial around. So we got the Vietnam Wall coming in. And then I believe in April, I've been invited up to Rushville, Indiana to speak to an American Legion post up there. And then I really think next year is when I'll do a lot of speaking events. I really do. And I hope so.
Yeah.
I just can't do a bunch of them. You know, I'll probably do 1 or 2 a month, and that's it. I was kind of hoping I
No,
could get back
Candace,
up.
that doesn't work.
Huh?
Candace says she's going into hibernation from the next year. No,
No, she is a bear.
you need to submit that in duplicate in writing.
James
So
is
I'm hoping that Michael and Susan will get something together and invite me back up there so I can come see them again. Give me a reason to run my mouth up there one more time.
there. You go.
Now, of course, I wasn't in their town. I was in Parkersburg. But
Well, now, if you need a road guard to go with you, just let me know. I'd be more than happy to go up on top of the mountain again.
listen, every time I go somewhere like that, I need to take somebody because I am so physically and mentally drained when I'm done. You know, that's a good thing about my trailer because I have to have a place to sleep. You know, I have to be able to lay down. Um, so yeah, if someone was with me, then that would give me somebody that is guaranteed every single time I go do a show that, you know, I have somebody that can drive me. Because it is. I mean, I don't know how to explain it. It is mentally and physically exhausting. I have nothing in the tank when I'm done.
I mean, just to
No.
drive alone sometimes is quite exhausting.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine hauling that trailer up the mountain. So
Yeah.
Not just
Yeah,
on the
but-
way down. I mean, how
But
hard
see,
is
if I went to something like that, I'd throw a couple tables and a couple boxes in the bed of the truck. I wouldn't have to take the trailer.
yeah,
You know, if I'm just going up there to talk. So that's going to help out tremendously, not hauling that 24-foot trailer. But again, we go back to me being old and messed up and whatever you want to say. When I get done talking, I'm done. I'm done for days.
right. Hey, my wife is watching. Hi, baby.
Hi,
Hey,
baby.
Jules.
That's my newfound buddy.
Oh, Julie Marie.
That's it. I'm gonna call her JM. What's up, JM?
JM. So
That's my
Michael,
That's my road dog girl.
Michael says we got a spare room up here, buddy.
He snores. Susan's already told me he snores real bad.
Oh, and then I'm out.
Uh,
Shit, I'd wake the bears in wintertime.
Let me tell you something. I take so much medication at night, I wouldn't hear you snore 15 seconds. And 45 minutes after I take my meds, I'll see you in at least 3 hours. With
Wait,
those
take
3 hours,
trazodone?
I'm done. Huh?
so
You take trazodone?
I used to. They took it away from me.
Why?
Because some of the other meds that I take, they don't jihad together, and it was causing me more problems.
Oh man, I swear by that shit.
so Michael says Susan snores worse.
Well, I wouldn't know that, and you ain't getting me in trouble. I've never slept in the same room with her. I will never sleep in the same room with her. You are not putting me on that plank. Nope.
That's a slippery slope.
I'll tell Michael like I tell all my army buddies, all my brothers, that I don't ever have to get married again because several of my army brothers have made very successful marriages with the same women that they had when we were back at Fort Drum together.
Mm-hmm.
And then the majority of them are like me, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever, and they never work. So I've decided to never get married again because I have about 20, 25 brothers that have beautiful marriages, beautiful relationships. So now I have about 25 girlfriends because I tell my brothers it's this simple. Not only do I have to protect her because of who she is, I have to protect her because of you.
Yep.
She would actually be safer with me than she would be with her husband because now I'm twice as vigilant to
Well,
protect
Julie,
her.
you're not getting divorced either, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah. Well, Julie, I thought you said if something happened to you and Willis, me and you, isn't that what you told me that day? Yeah. I thought she told me, look, JM, I thought we were like this. You You broke my heart.
I think Michael is he saying number 3?
Yeah, number 3.
Whoa. Well, Julie's number 2 for me. And
How
I
about
tell
you?
you, if me and her ever did decide to get divorced, I would never get married again. Ever.
I'm not going to. I used to.
I've been married to the same lady since 94, and I would never get married again.
Yeah.
So Lorelai will be 18 in 3 years, my youngest.
Wow.
And Julie says she's divorcing me in 3 years.
I don't blame her. I used to tell everybody all the time, and of course that's probably why I'll die an old single bastard. But
he needs to go out.
No, he don't. He's mad because I'm not paying him any attention. Every time I get on this thing, he acts fool. But my thing is this: I used to say all the time that I meet all these nice women, and I get married at night. I get married at night and divorce, son up. Now you understand why I'm an old single bastard, right?
Yeah. Susan and I are 19 years.
Well, congratulations.
Michael, congratulations on that. Julie and I have been together since.
Stop. No.
2001.
Go to bed.
But we got married in 2005.
Go to bed.
Were you married when you were in the Corps?
No. Oh, well, I was my first wife.
Yeah.
My first wife. But yeah, so we got together in 2001. Then we got married in 2005. So we're 18 years this year. I think it's 18 this year.
I can't even make it 18 days.
Most people can't.
It's
this cancellation society that's killing everybody.
Listen, my first wife, her name was Crystal Lynn. My second wife, her name was Crystal Lynn. 2 different women, same names. And then the lady that I was engaged to down in Georgia, her name was Christy. When I moved back home, my daughter said, never again can you date anyone with a C in their name. Done.
No kid.
So, Candace, we did not talk about the Dogs Helping Hero Gala, but we did talk about the Be at Ease event that's going on tomorrow. I texted Cassie earlier because I know they had a lot of events coming up. I was going to see if she wanted to get on live with this, but she never responded. Let me see. That's the same thing, is it? I thought it was 2 different events.
Yeah, it's Be at Ease is Dogs Helping Heroes, from what I understand.
Is that the gala though? Their gala?
Yes.
Okay, then we did kind of talk about it.
So I ran into one of my high school friends at the event today. I hadn't seen this knucklehead in a long damn time. So he's in a little group of ladies that ride bikes, and I invited them to ride directly behind my trailer in the lineup. It was pretty cool. And there's some good folks there, really good folks.
Here, I'm going to share this again. Share the screen again. So we did talk about the Dogs Helping Heroes Be at Ease event. I didn't know it was the gala they were having on.
Yeah, we mentioned that they were gonna have a silent auction. And,
yeah. So it looks like ticket price is $35. You can get them on Eventbrite. Yeah, 6 to 9. Please join us for food, drink, a raffle drawing, auction items, and meet some of our amazing hero teams. And Mission Barbecue will be feeding everybody. So yeah, go to Eventbrite, get your ticket if you want to go. Go support a great organization. I love Dogs Helping Heroes and the hero teams. We met a few of them recently.
I'm one of them.
Doc is a hero team from Dogs Helping Heroes. We got some exciting episodes coming up of Homefront Sit Rep coming up. Tomorrow we'll be live with Cletus Evans. Then Tuesday I will be going live on Rich LaMonica's The Misfit Nation show.
You streaming that online tomorrow?
Yes, with Cletus.
Well, Isn't it Thursday? Because you sent me those turquoise Speedos. Isn't it Thursday I'm supposed to dance?
Oh yeah, Thursday you're dancing live. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't wait.
Give us a beat down.
And then let's see, what else do I got coming up? What else does Homefront have coming up? So November the 12th, we have Indiana Vets coming on. Mr. Jerry Young with Indiana Vets. They
Hi,
are
Julie.
bye, babe. Love you.
Bye, JM.
Indiana Vets is kind of like Kentucky Valor, KY Valor, where they help transitioning service members transition to the civilian sector. And then we're working with Indiana Vets, getting with Mission, Wisconsin. They kind of do the same thing. And then Monday the 13th, we have Active Heroes on. Miss Courtney and Miss Jenny will be on.
And when is that? November 13th?
13th. Yep. And then November the 20th, we got Jay Galt, Financial Services. They are a veteran QRF for small veteran-owned businesses.
I won't be here for that one.
And then I have on Monday the 27th, we have the VBC Given Foundation.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, they're up in Pennsylvania. They do what they veteran villages. So it's not tiny homes, but they build veteran communities, affordable veteran communities. Super excited about having them on. We just had a meet and greet with them the other night, and
that's why I heard them. I just remembered that. That's why I've heard them.
You were on the meet and greet, yeah. So they'll be on. I actually need to create that one. I forgot all about that one. So yeah, we got some cool things coming up. We're taking a short break until we'll probably right after I don't know, sometime in December, we're going to take a 2 to 3 week hiatus. We will have some episodes coming out, and we might do a live or two in between. But holidays are coming up, and I know that's a time, a lot of people need to just hang out with their family, loved ones. We'll get on here and we'll just bullshit around and take questions and have people call in and all that good jazz.
Well, you know my story. So if you need help on any of the shows, let me know. I'll be happy to come out and help you.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I don't like that time of year too much.
I can hear Charlie running in the background. Yeah. His little paws just running on the floor back there.
He is trying so hard to get my attention.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
He hates when I'm on this thing for some reason. Look.
It's because you're not paying attention to him.
Back and forth, back and forth.
But yeah, there's all kinds of veterans events coming up. If you are an organization,
he's eating.
And you have events coming up, reach out to me at homefrontsitrep@gmail.com, and we will definitely talk about it on air or on our pages or whatever. But I'm going to take a small break and pay the bills with one of our sponsors, www.talontalents.com. So I'm going to pay the bills real quick.
Owner of Talon Talents here, and I just want to say that we are ecstatic to be a major sponsor of Homefront SitRep, a community that is ran by veterans and made for veterans. So thank you for tuning in. Talon Talents was formed in order to create a music scene that was together in the form of a collective, so that no one has to do everything on their own. And guess what? We've been doing this for free for over a year. So please go and check out Talon Talents through Facebook or through our official website at www.talontalents.com. We'd love to hear from you. thank you again for tuning in to Homefront Sit Rep, a veteran-owned and operated podcast just for you.
And we're back.
He's
So, yeah.
eating. That's what he's doing. He's running in the kitchen, getting a mouthful of food. He bring it in here and drop it and eat
Is
it,
that
and
what
then
he's
go back.
doing?
Yeah, that's what he's doing.
Are you sure it's not a lab? Because my dog does that too.
He's somebody told me a while back why they do that, and I can't remember it. But yeah, he'll do that. He'll go get a mouthful of food. He'll come in here, drop it, and he'll eat it. And then when he gets done, he'll go back and get some more.
My lab does it.
My little black dog, she does it. Willow.
Yeah.
She'll grab food, take it underneath the table, eat it, and go back and grab some. Go back underneath the table. I'm like, what are you doing?
My lab doesn't
goofball?
matter where I am in the house. If I feed him and I go somewhere else in the house, he will get a bite, find me, eat that bite, go back in another one, and come right back.
Yeah.
I can change location and he'll find me.
Yep. I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't either. It's crazy. It is crazy. Well, you know what? It's about that time, James.
You
About
just
that
played.
time.
You just paid your bills, and you're going to end the podcast.
Well, people's got things to do, man.
Oh yeah, I'm the one that lays around and does nothing. You're right.
No, I mean I could
We
go.
know what you're doing when you're done.
Yeah, you said you're going to bed as soon as you're done.
Say it again for the people in the back.
You're taking your medicine and you're going to bed.
I am.
Doc's got what, a 20-minute drive home,
Yeah.
maybe.
Oof.
Maybe that much.
So he's got to
Where
watch.
you live?
Fern Creek.
Oh,
Yeah, straight up Barstown Road.
I go. He ain't just right around the corner from you.
No. He's a little bit up the road. Just a
Well, it's
little
only
bit.
6 miles to Fern Creek from Mount Washington city limits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael, you be careful, brother, and we'll catch you on the flip side.
Be good, brother.
Peace out, bro.
But yeah, no, I mean, we got some cool things coming up, some cool episodes coming up. 2024 is going to be super exciting for us. Been talking with a guy out of South Dakota, Vietnam era vet. He flew over 1,000 combat missions.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's decent.
I'm super excited. And let me tell you, he has one hell of a story. He actually became a state senator for South Dakota. He's a business owner. He's just got a story, man. I mean, it's a hell of a story. So we're going to reach out to him and get him on the podcast, just for the simple fact that he's up there in age and his story needs to be told, be out there. So, it's like a lot of times veterans, their stories get lost and they get forgotten.
Oh yeah.
We don't want that to happen. Veterans and their stories need to be relevant always.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so now, man, I'm super excited about 2024 with the whole new rebranding and whole direction that Homefront Sit Rep is going. I'm super excited about it, and the partnerships that we got coming up with Misfit Nation, Triple Vet Threat Podcast, I Am Pitts, working on Heroes Media Group, which is Mr. Adam Bird, working on a partnership with him as well. All kinds of things are coming down, and I'm super, super excited about things that we got coming up, man. I don't think it can get any better. It probably can, but we're just rolling with it, man. That's all we can do.
Absolutely.
Oscar Mike, right? We're on the move.
Yep.
Well, James, I know you got to get to bed. Mr. Doc's got to get home because he don't like driving in the dark too much. I'm super excited that he came down and hung out with me tonight, and I love Doc to death. He's like a brother from another mother. So,
well, that's a great organization, and I'm so happy you had me on again. And anytime you need to fill in up, I'm here for you.
Well, I know you are, and you know how I feel about you and your kiddos and wife, and Doc ever needs anything, he calls me up. Excuse
Bless
me.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So yeah, and James is a super cool cat, man. He's jumped on here.
He ain't bad for an Army guy, is he?
No, he's not bad for an Army guy.
I ain't good for one either.
Oh hell. Oh
I
hell.
wasn't gonna go there. I don't know you that well yet, but someday.
Someday, yeah. Doc,
I did all right.
yeah, you two are y'all mesh pretty good together.
I mean, I think that book idea is, I mean, even if you don't pay, get it published, I mean, just write down all the things that you did and
your life story.
your life story from the day you entered the military to the time you got out. I mean, I'd read that damn book, and I mean, I lost a 4 guys in a helicopter crash, and I would still read that book. As much as I'd hate it, I'd read it.
Yeah, but I can't even write a full sentence, much less a book.
You don't have to. That's what they got publishers for.
We can make it happen.
Yeah, you just all you do is sit down and throw out a bunch of dates and times and what happened, give it to the publishers, let them write it and fill in all the ifs, ands, and buts.
I know a couple authors. I am Pitts. Dexter Pitts is an author. Matthias Carter, he's an
Basically,
author.
what you do is you sit down and have a conversation like this, and they just sit back and take notes.
Yep.
And then when they're done writing it, they'll show it to you, have you read it, and you sign off on it, and the rest is history.
Yep. We can make it happen.
History that's real, not trumped up history. How many lies have you heard about that? Seriously.
The thing about sitting down with a publisher and telling my story, I'd lose them in about the first 10 minutes. They'd be like, dude.
Well, you definitely would need a veteran
Yeah,
that
for sure.
seen something similar. You know what I mean? We can make it
know,
happen.
I've run into families, and the wife be like, my husband ain't going to talk. I'm like, oh, you going to talk? No, he ain't going to talk. I've been with him 20, 30 years. He ain't going to talk. And I'm like, listen, you don't understand.
Right.
He going to talk. He's going to talk.
Yeah.
And the reason he'll talk to me and not to you is because he don't want to bother you with something that you may not understand.
Yeah.
And we don't ask questions. We already know what a lot of the story's about. We don't have to ask questions.
That's
we
right.
can tell you by what you look like in your face. Yeah, I agree with you 100%.
All right, Phyllis. Well, it's about that time. Like I always say, stay safe out there. I got your 6. And if you need anything, call me, call James, call Doc, call 988. Call any one of us. We'll take
988 and then push 1.
988, push 1. You heard it here from Doc.
That's right.
See
Y'all be good. Bye.
Yeah.
Thanks for listening. Hope you enjoyed this show.
Suggestions and comments are always welcome.
Cannot wait to have another great show with y'all.
Don't forget you can find Homefront Sit Rep on Apple, Amazon, Spotify, or wherever you get your favorite podcasts.
Stay safe out there. I got your 6.